Alright guys, so this is going to be a tour of my Spirited Away island. It took me about 2 weeks to make, and we finally finished, and this is the result. I'm on my island right now with a bunch of other people. I've got people dressed up as others from the movie. We got Chihiro, I'm pretty sure. The boiler room man, I forget his name to be honest. Alright, so this is the first area. It's got like a car from the movie. It's supposed to be based off of the first scene and everything. But you know, it's got the roses, the flowers, the trees, the nature aesthetic. It's pretty cool, right? You can walk up here into the marketplace. Literally so much food that can last you probably a long time. You know, the goal for this area is just to make it based off of the area where the parents turn into pigs, where they eat the food and turn to pigs. It's kind of a small area, so not a lot of people can really walk around them much, but I like it. I really liked how it turned out. Okay, now we can head on to the next area. Before we get into like the main parts of my island, I want to go and show everybody the residence area. So we got a lot of my villagers over here on the sides, you know, a little residential area. Everybody's got their own little plot of land. We got Blue Bear next to my favorite villager, Stitches. Lots of flowers and whatnot. I decided to put my campsite down here because I didn't really know where else to place it. I may do something else with this area. I'm not entirely sure yet. And there's still more to the resident area. I have this pagoda that I placed down. I thought that it looked like a good centerpiece, but I couldn't get it to be centered exactly. So that's as good as I can do. And I have a pine tree there, obviously. I thought that was pretty cool. And since the majority of Spirited Away is like water themed, it's got a lot of water, I decided to make the residence area have a river right next to it. I decided this villager would be like into gardens and flowers and stuff like that. And I decided to really just, you know, give it a good space to just chill. Give it a nice aesthetic. I should probably take a picture here. All right, let's do a good reaction. But yeah, I did a little bit of terraforming down here. I really like this. It's supposed to look like the river actually leads out on the other side. So if you look over there, it actually extends. And I thought that was like a nice detail that I added. You can also hop over, but that's kind of lame. If you go left here, there's two roads that you could go down. There's the left and there's the one above. We're gonna go up here. Little waterfall area, kind of nice. And then over here is actually the boat with the spirits from the movie. I saw another design for this and I thought it turned out really well. I ended up using though furnaces for the what are they called, the smoke stacks or whatever, and I thought that looked better. I did a little centerpiece there. I didn't know what to do with it. Then this part actually looks a lot better at night, but this is like a little city I made in the background. I really like this. This is so cool. You can see I used like some dollhouses and a well and whatnot, and to get creative with it. I saw somebody else do something like that, so I tried to replicate it to the best of my ability. Down here you can actually, it loops around back to the marketplace. I put my shops over here and everything. I got my tailor store right here, Able Sister. We got my what's it called, Nook's Cranny. This is like just an alleyway. It doesn't really lead to anywhere. And down here is actually my plaza area. Now, this isn't really supposed to be from the movie. This is just an area where, you know, it's separate from everything else that people can just come to. And I have all the utilities and stuff that people need if they need to do something. Got a workbench, a mirror, a locker, ABD, storage, trash can. I just have all that because this is like a central area for everybody. And we can actually head to the coffee shop. Now, in one of the scenes from the movie, I saw that there was like a coffee shop in one of the scenes, so I just decided to add it here, just because I like coffee, and I just thought it'd be like a cool addition to the island. But what's even better is down here. Now, this is the scene from the movie where Chihiro sees that her parents turn into pigs. I used the oinkoids for the pigs, and they actually move, but they aren't right now because, I don't know, maybe they're sleeping. But in this scene, it was like pink flowers, yellow flowers, and then purple flowers. They're just all next to each other like this. And this actually leads to Yubaba's, I think her sister's house. It's like in the middle of the forest and everything, and I kind of gave it this little area here. I did gold roses because I didn't know where else to place those. All right, now let's head on over. Let's just give them a full view of this area. I know there's weeds there. I need to pick that up. But it's got like bridges here and everything. So we kind of head out the forest. Put my museum there. Didn't know what to do with it. We got the farm here because of the update. I wanted to have farm items, so I just placed them all here. Easy spot to get them all. We head up here. It's the lower part of the farm. I could have used the new items to make an actual farm, but I used panels and solar panels because I felt like that saved the most space and looked the best for what I could do. We have the spirit tracks, and it leads onto the ocean, and it's the actual bus stop from the movie. It's a good picture. Wait, did somebody blink? Oh god. I think somebody blinked. So let's head on back over to the bathhouse. So we head on over and we actually got the bathhouse. And who is that? It's you, Baba, dude. What the heck? You stand on the bridge and you look up. It actually is, it looks really cool. It looks a lot like the bathhouse. But this is the first room of my house. It's actually the bathhouse like reception area. But yeah, it's a pretty cool area. I did some imperial low tables. I added some dividers, some cypress hot tubs, and some of those branches too. I made the little suit sprites, and then I dropped some fragments and iron ores on top of it, and I actually made Kamojis. I don't know if that's even his name. I made the boiler room man's little area over there. Basically, Chihiro comes down here and she goes and asks the boiler room man for some help. That's Mystical's role, so if Mystical would get down here and do his job. I'm just kidding. And those are the suit sprites going over there. But yeah, this room took me actually a while to make just because I was trying to figure out how to do the floor with the different designs and whatnot, and I actually made the design, so that took me a while. So if we go to the room to the right, it's the sleeping quarters. That's where Chihiro and the other woman sleep because they're workers for the bathhouse. And then over here, it's actually Haku, which is me. So I don't know why I'm in here. There's literally two of me right now. Oh God, I'm not supposed to be in here. I can't be here. I need to walk out. I did a lot of lights in here. As you can see, I filled up the entirety of the walls with lights. I just felt like it looked cool. But yeah, I did cloud flooring for this room just because it looks like steam from a bathhouse. This is the room where No Face actually eats the food, and he gives out the gold to people in exchange for them giving him food, which is, you know, one of the more memorable scenes from the movie, because I thought it was just crazy how much you could eat, literally so much. I used the imperial dining tables, the cypress bathtub, custom designs from this one dude on Twitter. I use a lot of his designs. His name is @Maro_MOOON. So Maro Moon. He did a lot of designs for this. He did the Haku in the other room. He did this one, that custom design. He did a lot. So shout out to him. But this one up here is the last room that I made. And this was one of the ones that took me kind of a while to do. I took a lot of inspiration from the interior designs from like other people's islands that also had Spirited Away islands. So up here, it's her office. This is a spot where Chihiro goes and signs the contract to Yubaba. She's got a photo of herself on the wall over there. I'm Haku, her apprentice. But yeah, it's just pretty office looking up here. I did the little skull radio, did a mirror back there, some gold. Because she is the bathhouse owner, so she is pretty rich. This probably took me around 2 weeks to make the entirety of the island, completely from scratch after flattening it. So it was a process, but I really like how it all turned out. So that is going to be the video for today. Thank you guys for watching. If you would drop a like, that'd be awesome. If you could subscribe, that'd be even more awesome. And for more videos, be sure to stay tuned. I love it. Thank you, Yubaba. All right, peace.